HPS has adopted the name The Wargamers Computer Company, and they're serious about that.
Tigers on the Prowl, their game of World War II tank combat, was clearly designed with the serious wargamer in mind.
Tigers on the Prowl was designed and programmed by Scott Hamilton, and suffers from a small collection of the problems that I normally associate with games designed and programmed by the same guy.
Yeah, but that's a gameplay thing. Let's save that for later when the review gets kinder. Right now, we have to stomp on the graphics a little.
Ooh, fun. Stompy, stompy. But those graphics aren't very zoomed in. Maybe when we get closer, we'll get more detail.
Let's see, shall we?
Let's shout.
Nope.
They're still bad.
Very, very bad. Yuck. I just don't get it. This game requires VGA.
Requires it? That's pretty stupid. If you're gonna have a game this ugly, it should at least dummy down a bit for simpler machines or so. That's VGA? I'm confused.
You're not the only one.
Okay, so the game's ugly. We've got that point out of the way, and the graphics themselves will keep drumming it in for the rest of the review. Let's move on to the game itself.
Fair enough. Tigers on the Prowl is realistic, folks.
Smell the verisimilitude.
Most games treat tanks a little too abstractly. There's a general defense value and a general offense value.
Yeah, and usually they'll go as far as having separate values versus infantry and such, or against buildings, but that's about it.
In real tank warfare, the angle of attack is everything. Most tanks have nearly unbeatable armor up front. To kill a tank, you need to arrange for flank attacks to exploit the weaker side and rear armor. You have to set up killing zones.
Tigers on the Prowl allows this, which means more real-life tactics have meaning. Scott Hamilton did a lot of research for this game, and it shows.
He also brags about it in the manual, which should be given special mention. The manual is as ugly as the game, but it's very clear and well written. When you review as many games as we do, you have to slog through a lot of manuals, and it's rare that one stands out as well as Tigers.
There are a few other nice features and a few other problems.
Let's see, what do we have so far? In terms of graphics, Tigers is the worst.
Ugliest game I've seen all year, in fact.
In terms of scope and detail and realism, Tigers is the best.
Yep.
With everything else, it's mediocre to average. The interface is unfriendly at times, it requires too many mouse clicks to do anything, and easy shortcuts seem to have eluded the designer.
The AI is fair, but not astounding. But email is supported.
So what do you think?
Well, I definitely think this is only for hardcores. The box says it's for every level of wargamer, but novices probably won't be too keen on it.
Those wanting the next generation in tank warfare realism are going to like it a lot. But if I'm going to look at a screen for 2 hours, I want to not retch from the ugliness of it all. This game needs a facelift in the worst way.
If you can stand that, though, it's a good game, and serious wargamers should definitely take note.